Many people are curious about why Jennifer, a successful woman in her 40s, has chosen not to have children. Some speculate that it stems from a dislike of kids, or perhaps an inability to have them. But the reality is much more nuanced. Growing up, Jennifer had dreams of making a significant impact through her career. She dedicated herself to her studies, striving for top grades and scholarships. Her family played a crucial role in guiding her toward acting, where she found her true calling and excelled. Throughout her journey, she faced various challenges and pressures, both personally and professionally. The decision not to have children was not made lightly. It was influenced by her commitment to her career and the desire to maintain a certain lifestyle. As she navigated the complexities of fame and personal fulfillment, the question of motherhood became intertwined with her aspirations and choices, leading to a path that diverged from traditional expectations. Born on February 11, 1969, Jennifer Joanna Aniston is an American actress who rose to international fame for her iconic role as Rachel Green on the television sitcom Friends, which aired from 1994 to 24. This role not only made her a household name, but also earned her numerous accolades, including a Primetime Emmy Award, a Golden Globe Award, and Screen Actors Guild Awards. Since the 1990s, Aniston's career has flourished, and she has consistently ranked among the highest-paid actresses in the world. As of 2023, her financial success is notable, particularly during the peak of Friends when she famously earned $1 million per episode. From the outside looking in, Jennifer Aniston appears to have it all: beauty, fame, and wealth, all attributes commonly associated with the star of one of the most successful TV shows in history. However, while she does possess these qualities, they only tell part of her story. Starting her journey in the entertainment industry, Jennifer Aniston is the daughter of actors John Aniston and Nancy Dow. She began working as an actress at a young age, making her first appearance in an uncredited role in the 1988 film Mac and Me. Her breakthrough came in 1993 when she starred in the horror comedy Leprechaun, which marked the beginning of her successful film career. Aniston quickly became known for her roles in a series of popular comedy films. Notable titles include Office Space in 1999, Bruce Almighty in 2003, The Breakup in 2006, Marley and Me in 2008, Just Go With It in 2011, Horrible Bosses in 2011, We're the Millers in 2011, We're the Millers in 2013, Dumplin' in 2018, and Murder Mystery in 2019. In addition to her commercial successes, Aniston also showcased her talent in acclaimed independent films such as The Good Girl in 2002, Friends with Money in 2006, and Cake in 2014. In 2019, she made a significant return to television by producing and starring in the Apple TV Plus drama series The Morning Show, a role that earned her a Screen Actors Guild Award. Despite her immense success, Aniston's journey has been marked by both triumphs and challenges. She has been featured in numerous magazine lists celebrating her as one of the world's most beautiful women. With a net worth estimated at $300 million and a box office gross exceeding $1.6 billion worldwide, her financial achievements are impressive. Aniston is also honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and co-founded the production company Echo Films in 2008. However, beneath this glamorous exterior lies a more complex reality. Aniston faced a difficult relationship with her parents, which left emotional scars that have lingered throughout her life. Additionally, her career was not without setbacks. She starred in 4 television shows that failed before she found her breakout role in Friends. This perseverance in the face of adversity may explain why fans feel a deep connection to her. While she has flourished in her 4 decades in show business, the victories she has achieved have often been accompanied by sorrow and personal struggles. An accident from Jennifer Aniston's childhood still resonates with her, leaving her with a severe phobia that she has yet to overcome. She recalls a frightening incident when she was just 5 years old. In an interview, she explained that she drove her tricycle into a swimming pool, and, despite the danger, she did not let go, and sank to the bottom. Fortunately, one of her brothers was nearby and acted quickly, diving in to pull her to safety. This traumatic experience has lingered with her for decades. Aniston has openly shared her struggles with this fear, stating, "I can't go underwater, and no one will believe me." In another interview, she expressed the depth of her phobia, emphasizing that it is a real challenge for her. The impact of that childhood incident has shaped her relationship with water, making it a significant part of her life story that she continues to navigate. The lingering effects of childhood trauma can profoundly influence an actor's performance, as seen in Jennifer Aniston's work in the 2014 film Cake. In this film, Aniston portrays a character grappling with the aftermath of a horrific accident. This role required her to engage in scenes that involve water therapy, where her character submerges herself underwater in a swimming pool. Aniston found this task particularly challenging due to her own past experiences. She revealed that the script called for her to hold weights while descending to the bottom of the pool, a feat that proved to be exceedingly difficult for her. Aniston candidly shared that it took her over 30 takes to achieve a satisfactory performance for that scene. She expressed her struggle, stating, "I just couldn't." This experience highlights how personal trauma can resurface during the creative process, affecting an actor's ability to perform certain actions on screen. Aniston's dedication to her craft and her willingness to confront her own challenges in order to bring authenticity to her character is a testament to the complex relationship between personal experiences and professional performance. Growing up, Jennifer Aniston faced significant family struggles that shaped her outlook on life. In a conversation with fellow actor Sandra Bullock, Aniston opened up about her childhood, which was marked by the tumultuous relationship between her parents, John Aniston, known for his role on Days of Our Lives, and Nancy. This challenging environment contributed to her understanding of human behavior and relationships. Aniston reflected on how witnessing the unkindness between her parents made her determined to avoid similar patterns in her own life. She expressed that the instability of her home life instilled in her a desire to create a different experience for herself and others. Aniston credited her positive attitude to these early experiences, stating that they taught her the importance of kindness and empathy. She emphasized that she never wanted anyone to feel the discomfort she experienced as a child. This perspective has influenced her interactions and relationships throughout her life, guiding her to foster a more compassionate approach in her personal and professional endeavors. She opened up about her parents' up and down relationship, sharing how it impacted her view on love and commitment. Aniston eventually concluded that she would do everything in her power to break that cycle, determined not to replicate consciously or unconsciously the behavior she had witnessed as a child. She recognized the importance of making a choice in how to respond to life's challenges. Instead of allowing anger or resentment to take hold, she embraced a more positive outlook. She explained that one can either be angry or be a martyr, or one can choose to say, "You've got lemons, let's make lemonade." This perspective reflects her desire to transform difficult experiences into opportunities for growth and healing. By focusing on personal resolution, she aims to foster healthier relationships and a more fulfilling life, demonstrating resilience and a commitment to self-improvement. Her experiences as a child significantly shaped Jennifer Aniston's views on relationships and her ability to have children. When Aniston was just 9 years old, her parents' marriage ended, a moment that left a lasting impact on her. She learned about their divorce in a dramatic way, returning home from a friend's birthday party to find her mother informing her that her father had left. This abrupt change marked the beginning of a tumultuous period in her life. While the divorce calmed the previously combative atmosphere of her home, it also introduced deep trauma, particularly due to her father's sudden disappearance for a year as he pursued a new relationship. As Aniston grew older, she recognized that this childhood experience instilled in her an aversion to serious relationships. Without a model of a healthy marital partnership, she found it challenging to navigate her own romantic life. Reflecting on her upbringing, she noted that witnessing her family's struggles did not inspire her to seek out similar experiences in her own relationships. This complex background influenced her views on love and family, shaping her journey through adulthood. Throughout her life, Jennifer Aniston has navigated the complexities of maternal pressure, feeling a constant sense of judgment from her mother, Nancy Dow, who was an accomplished actor and model. Aniston has often reflected on the high expectations set by her mother, which she found difficult to meet. Growing up, she experienced an intense focus on appearance from Dow, leading to a barrage of criticism that shaped her self-image. Aniston described her mother as stunning and gorgeous, yet this beauty came with its own set of challenges. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, she expressed that her mother's temper was something she could not tolerate. Aniston also noted that Dow was unforgiving and held grudges over trivial matters, which created a significant emotional distance between them. Instead of adopting these traits, Aniston viewed her mother's behavior as a guide on how not to act. She recognized that her mother's example provided a roadmap for her own life, helping her to identify pitfalls to avoid and detours to take. Aniston has shared that she learned valuable lessons from her mother's shortcomings, vowing to never emulate those qualities. This understanding has allowed her to forge her own path, distinct from the expectations that once loomed over her. Ultimately, Aniston came to understand that her mother's behavior toward her was, in her warped way, an expression of love. It wasn't her mother trying to be hurtful, or knowing that she would be making some deep wounds that Aniston would then spend a lot of money to undo. Aniston shared that her mother acted this way because that was what she grew up with. This realization helped Aniston to process her feelings and experiences. She recognized that her mother's actions were shaped by her own upbringing and the challenges she faced. This understanding allowed Aniston to see her mother in a different light, acknowledging the complexities of their relationship. It also highlighted the impact of generational patterns in families, where behaviors and attitudes can be passed down, often without awareness. By reflecting on this, Aniston was able to find a sense of peace and acceptance regarding her mother's influence in her life. The mother-daughter dynamic between Jennifer Aniston and her mother Nancy had never been great, but turned particularly strained in 1999 with the publication of a memoir titled From Mother and Daughter to Friends. Written under her married name, Nancy Aniston, the book aimed to capitalize on her daughter's rising fame. Jennifer was reportedly blindsided by the release, feeling it was a massive betrayal from the one person she should have trusted the most. This breach of trust led to a significant estrangement that lasted for a decade. The rift was so deep that Aniston did not invite her mother to her wedding to Brad Pitt in 2000. In a 24 interview with Diane Sawyer, she expressed her disbelief that her mother would not know her husband. However, the relationship began to thaw in 2005 when Aniston mentioned in a Vanity Fair interview that both she and her mother were taking steps toward reconciliation, even if it had not fully occurred yet. By 2015, Aniston shared with The Hollywood Reporter that they had repaired their relationship, stating, "We're all fine." Nancy passed away in 2016 at the age of 79. In a 2022 interview with Allure, Aniston reflected on their journey, saying, "I forgave my mom." The love story between Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt began in a casual manner in 1994 when they were introduced by their managers, who were friends. Jennifer described Brad as a sweet guy from Missouri, a normal person, in an interview with Rolling Stone in 2001. Their relationship did not turn romantic until 4 years later, after Brad had ended his relationship with actress Gwyneth Paltrow, and Jennifer had split from actor Tate Donovan. Their managers arranged a date in 1998, which Jennifer later described to Diane Sawyer as easy and fun, with undeniable sparks flying between them. They made their first public appearance as a couple at the 51st Primetime Emmy Awards, which fueled relationship rumors. On November 29, 1999, while attending a Sting concert, they confirmed their engagement when Brad presented Jennifer with a custom engagement ring that reportedly cost $500,000. The couple's wedding in the summer of 2000 was a grand affair, held on a bluff overlooking the Pacific Ocean in Malibu with 200 guests. Brad wanted the venue to resemble a Zen garden, ordering 50,000 flowers for the occasion. Jennifer wore a stunning low-back wedding gown, and the celebration included a gospel choir, a lavish meal, and a fireworks display, costing around $1 million. They even acted together in 2001, when Brad guest starred on Jennifer's hit sitcom Friends, in an episode where his character had a humorous rivalry with Rachel Green, played by Jennifer. When asked if Brad was the love of her life during Jennifer's cover interview for W Magazine in 2003, she responded with a thoughtful reflection. She said, "Is he the love of my life? I think you're always sort of wondering, are you the love of my life? I mean, I don't know. I've never been someone who says he's the love of my life. He's certainly a big love in my life." Jennifer emphasized the special bond they shared, especially amidst the chaos of their demanding careers. She appreciated having someone who truly understood her in the challenging world of Hollywood. As her time on Friends was coming to an end, Jennifer expressed her desire to start a family with her husband of nearly 4 years. She stated, "It's time. I think you can work with a baby. I think you can work pregnant. I think you can do all of it, so I'm just truly looking forward to slowing down." This sentiment highlighted her readiness for a new chapter in her life, balancing her career and personal aspirations. Despite Jen's baby fever 3 months prior, by May 2004, rumors of cheating began to swirl around Brad Pitt and his co-star Angelina Jolie during the filming of Mr. and Mistress Smith. These whispers intensified in 2006, when Jolie recounted to Vogue how she and Brad developed a deep connection on set. She described their experience as a journey that brought them together through various challenges, leading to a unique friendship and partnership. Jolie expressed that as they worked together, they found joy in their collaboration and a sense of teamwork that was undeniable. It was only towards the end of filming that they began to realize their feelings for each other might be more significant than they had initially allowed themselves to believe. This realization came with the understanding that their connection was profound and would require serious consideration, adding complexity to the situations surrounding their relationship and the rumors that had been circulating. After nearly 5 years of marriage and a 7-year relationship, Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt announced their split to the public on January 24, 2005. The couple released a statement expressing their decision to formally separate, emphasizing that their choice was not influenced by the tabloid speculation surrounding their relationship. They stated that the decision came after much thoughtful consideration and that they remain committed and caring friends with great love and admiration for one another. Jennifer filed for divorce on March 25, 2005, shortly after which Brad began to publicly showcase his relationship with actress Angelina Jolie. Jennifer did not address the divorce until September 25, when she spoke to Vanity Fair. During the interview, she candidly shared her feelings of loneliness, confusion, and sadness, acknowledging that she had moments of self-pity. However, she also expressed that she was doing well, and emphasized the shared responsibility in relationships. She noted that even if one person is mostly at fault, there is still a small part that each individual must own. This perspective highlighted her understanding of the complexities involved in relationships and the importance of personal accountability. When the interviewer brought up the 6-page photo spread Brad Pitt had recently done with Angelina Jolie in magazine titled Domestic Bliss, Jennifer Aniston's response was candid. She acknowledged the odd timing of the spread, but emphasized that it was not her life anymore. She stated that Brad makes his choices and can do whatever he wants since they are divorced. Aniston expressed her understanding of how Brad might not realize why people would find the situation upsetting. She described him as not mean-spirited and believed he would never intentionally try to hurt her feelings. In hindsight, she could see how he might have thought the photos were art, even if they lacked sensitivity. Their divorce was finalized on October 2, 2005. In 2011, Brad made some controversial remarks to Parade about his marriage to Jennifer, suggesting that he felt trapped and unfulfilled during their time together. He later clarified his comments, expressing regret that they were interpreted as a slight against Jennifer. He described her as an incredible, loving, and funny woman who remains a valued friend. He clarified that his intention was to reflect on his own feelings of dullness rather than to criticize Jennifer. When Brad Pitt left Jennifer Aniston for Angelina Jolie, the shift in public perception was dramatic. Jennifer, once celebrated as America's sweetheart, quickly became viewed as the ultimate victim in a high-profile breakup. The situation intensified when, during an interview, Jennifer learned that Angelina was pregnant. This revelation came as a shock, especially as the media relentlessly questioned Jennifer about her own plans for motherhood. Despite appearing confident in her marriage, the reality was starkly different. Less than a year after that interview, her marriage ended, and for nearly 2 decades, the media portrayed her as a heartbroken woman, suggesting she would only find happiness through children. This narrative was misleading. Jennifer was often seen as the girl next door, and her relationship with Brad seemed perfect. However, Brad had expressed a desire to start a family, and it was known that he was attracted to Angelina while still married to Jennifer. Courtney Cox, one of Jennifer's closest friends, revealed that Brad had been honest about his attraction to Angelina, which was a painful truth for Jennifer. The couple's vacation, which many expected would lead to baby news, instead ended with the shocking announcement of their split. On the same day Jennifer filed for divorce, Brad posed for a photo shoot with Angelina, further complicating the narrative. The tabloids suggested that Brad left Jennifer due to her reluctance to have children, while he was seen with Angelina and her adopted son, creating a new family dynamic. The media frenzy surrounding their relationship only added to Jennifer's insecurities, as images of Brad and Angelina enjoying life together flooded the tabloids. This relentless scrutiny painted a picture of a woman who could not move on, but the truth was far more complex. During an interview, Jennifer Aniston was blindsided by devastating news that highlighted the intense media pressure surrounding her personal life. The media fixated on the narrative that Jennifer was unhappy without children, relentlessly questioning her about her plans to start a family. This scrutiny reached a peak when she described a particularly overwhelming experience after returning from a vacation following her mother's passing. She recalled being mobbed by paparazzi, and then seeing a photo of herself with a circle, an arrow pointing to her stomach, which she found objectifying and frustrating. In response, Jennifer wrote an article for the Huffington Post, emphasizing that individuals are complete with or without a partner or children, and that beauty is a personal decision. Years later, she revealed that during that time, she and her husband were trying to start a family, which made the media speculation even more painful. She candidly shared her struggles with IVF and the emotional toll it took on her. Despite the challenges, Jennifer expressed that she has no regrets about her journey. She acknowledged the significant pressure of knowing paparazzi were always on the lookout for a baby bump. Ultimately, she conveyed a sense of relief that she no longer has to think about those expectations. Of course, Aniston has endured strong speculation over the years, and even spoke to many reporters about the impact of all those pregnancy rumors on her. Speaking further on her health issues, Jennifer talked about sleepwalking and insomnia. In 2022, she explained that at a certain point, she began to feel the impact of sleep deprivation on her body. She noted that it started somewhere in her 30s or even earlier, but people often do not notice the effects of a lack of sleep when they are younger because they feel invincible. However, as she grew older, she came to understand that the problems she was experiencing at night were hindering her activities during the day. In a talk with the women's magazine Allure, the actress mentioned that those pregnancy rumors surrounding her weren't always what upset her the most. Instead, the narrative that she was selfish for focusing on her career and achieving her goals instead of having kids bothered her. She expressed that people thought she only cared about her career, and that the reason her marriage ended was not really because she couldn't give him a child. Those were lies, and she stated that she didn't have anything to hide. In 2016, Jennifer Aniston took a stand against the media's relentless focus on her fertility by writing an article for the Huffington Post. In this piece, she firmly stated, "For the record, I am not pregnant. What I am is fed up." This declaration highlighted her frustration with the constant scrutiny surrounding her personal life. During an interview with Allure magazine, Aniston elaborated on her motivations for writing the article, expressing that the situation was maddening and that she was not immune to the emotional impact of such invasive questions. She emphasized the importance of women taking control of their reproductive choices, encouraging them to consider egg freezing without overthinking the decision. Aniston advocated for better family planning guidance for women, sharing her belief that freezing eggs can be a beneficial option. Egg freezing, or egg vitrification, is a process that allows women to preserve their reproductive potential by extracting and freezing their eggs for future use. This technique enables women to thaw and fertilize their eggs later, providing them with more options for starting a family when they are ready. Aniston's message resonates with many, as she wishes to empower women to make informed decisions about their bodies and futures. What we can learn from Jennifer's story is that you are not defined by any one thing. Throughout her career, Jennifer Aniston has faced various challenges and societal expectations, particularly regarding her personal life and career choices. Despite the pressures to conform to certain standards, she has consistently chosen to forge her own path. This resilience is evident in her ability to reinvent herself, both as an actress and as a person. She has shown that it is possible to stand on your own and make choices that reflect your true self, rather than what others expect of you. Jennifer's journey emphasizes the importance of self-acceptance and the courage to pursue what makes you happy. By embracing her individuality, she inspires others to do the same, reminding us that we have the power to define our own identities and destinies. Her story encourages us to break free from societal norms and to prioritize our own values and desires.